as a person who goes to the gym religiously, overall eats healthy, I'm very in tune with my weight and, what's going on with my body. I was feeling stuck and I felt this way last year, and I had been researching different cleanses. I wasn't really crazy about the idea of these, trendy juice cleanses and things like that, where you put your body through something for 5 days and then you lose some weight and then we all know it comes right back on, right? So I wanted something that would help me jumpstart my year and also be able to maintain the results. So I went with a 5-day reset cleanse called Chroma. And in this video, I'm going to tell you about why I really liked it and what my results were and why this cleanse or reset program is superior to the others on the market. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Joanna Pallante. I'm a mom with a passion for holistic living. With the cleanse that I did called Chroma, what I think really separates us from others is that you don't feel like you are starving throughout the day. This is a reset program with basically 9 different little packets that you take throughout the day, and you're getting a lot of nutrients in your body. They also are designed to help you hit your protein goals, which is really important, as we all know. And it also will help you just form some healthy habits that are sustainable. You can buy all of the individual packets that you like to incorporate into your diet after you come off the program. So what Chroma is basically all about is just helping you kind of rewire your brain so that if you are somebody who, maybe eats healthy, but you're going to have some sugar here and there, or things that are going to hold you back from hitting those weight loss goals, this program will set you straight and it will cleanse your gut. So in my experience, having done this 2 times, I did it last January and I saw great results. I did it again January 2025, very similar results to what I had last year. This program will hold you accountable. So you wake up in the morning and you will start your day with a matcha. So I'm more of a coffee person in general, but I was, probably having too many coffees throughout the day. I would say I'm kind of good for like some form of coffee in the morning and then an afternoon pick me up. So roughly 4 shots of espresso spaced out over the course of the day. Not exactly great for your gut. So the first shift for me is having the matcha in the morning. So you would start your day with matcha. They actually have a really good matcha. So I started to like starting my morning off with that. I would look forward to that in the morning. After that, the next meal is a porridge. And what I also like about this program is they tell you to adjust it as needed. So if you feel like maybe the porridge wasn't enough for you, you can add some berries, right? So now you're getting your antioxidants and you've got, something that you could dress the porridge up with. After the porridge, there's generally a, cranberry elixir. The program will vary a little bit day to day. So you have some variations, but it's overall going to be the same program. So this is something that you just put in your water on the go. You have that so that you're hydrated. Another benefit of this program is it forces you to drink a lot of water. I usually drink about 60 ounces of water a day. I would say when I'm on the reset program, I'm probably hitting about 80 to 90 ounces of water a day. So you're really giving your body that cleanse that it needs. So after the morning hydration mix, then you roll right into a smoothie. So I would really look forward to their smoothies. It was a good, blend of either vanilla or some kind of flavor. I would mix it with malt, which is my almond milk of choice. It's the cleanest almond milk I've found. So I would use my NutriBullet, put the almond milk by the brand called Malt with the Chroma powder, and that would be kind of like my 11:30 a.m., 12 p.m. meal. After that, they have a broth. So the broth may vary. It will be like a chicken or a vegetable broth. It's a high protein broth. I actually bought the broth to continue with after the program ended because I really like the taste. It's boosted with all kinds of superfoods. So that would be your lunch. If you absolutely feel like you need more food, they tell you to add protein. Sometimes I would add spinach and things like that. But the overall thing is you don't want to take away from all the good that you're putting in your body, right? So you don't want to go and eat some bread or things like that. You want to just keep your diet as clean as possible for these 5 days. After the broth, they have like an afternoon latte. I don't believe that this one has caffeine in it, but it's loaded again with superfoods. And that latte may vary every day. There was one really good one that I liked. It had a little bit of a chocolate flavor. So every day you get a little bit of variation. So by day 5, you're not completely bored of the food that you're eating. Lastly, at night, you would have a different form of the broth. I think it was usually beef at night, and then magnesium powder before bed. So, how did I actually feel while I was on the cleanse? I'll take you through the day by day process for me personally. Day 1, not that much of a difference for me. I would do the program and, basically enjoy my meals throughout the day. Day 1 is pretty easy. By day 2, in my experience, your body is starting to withdraw from sugar and any of the bad stuff that you typically might be eating, whether it's gluten or whatever, whatever your day to day looks like. By day 2 on this cleanse, you're starting to feel a little bit tired, a little bit cranky. It's not like it's totally unmanageable, but I would say day 2 is the hardest day to get through. Day 2 is where maybe I would cheat a little bit, have 1 shot of espresso, just because I would know that as a big coffee drinker, this is where I'm starting to have the withdrawal. So I would just have an espresso, no milk. You don't want milk as part of this program because they tell you that the milk is a little bit inflammatory, and we're trying to reduce inflammation here. So day 2, a little bit of a challenge, stick with it. By day 3, energy levels are starting to feel really good. I actually can see a complete difference in my body. The bloat within my stomach is going down. So by day 3, you're motivated. You're like, this is working. So now I want to stick with it and just, finish out the program. Day 4, you're feeling good. Your body's used to it. Day 5, same thing. Once you're coming down from this reset, the main thing is you don't want to go and just go right back into, some heavy meal or something that's going to be hard to digest. So you've done all this work. You should be really motivated and feeling good about yourself. Continue with the program. Buy some of the extra. You'll find within the 9 packets that they give you a day, certain things you're going to like more than others. They're, green elixir that they gave me, not really the best tasting thing. I'm sure it's great and loaded with superfoods, but not really my favorite in the program, right? So that was something that, maybe I'm not going to do day to day. But some of the other things that I really like their broths, they're just great to have in the house. Like even if you haven't gone grocery shopping, you could take the broth, mix it with hot water, hit your protein goal, put a bunch of superfoods in, and it's actually pretty tasty. So I like to incorporate some of their products into my day-to-day routine, even when I'm not on that cleanse. But if you basically just want to feel really good about yourself, reduce bloat, maybe you're going on vacation. I did it last year before I was going to Mexico, knowing that I was going to go on vacation, cheat on my diet a little bit, not really be working out as hard. It is a great boost if you just want to shake off a couple of extra pounds. I think that you will do that if you follow this program. And, even if you have, something within the 5 days that isn't on the exact program, don't beat yourself up too much. You're still giving your body so many superfoods and nutrients that you're healing your gut. There's only upside in doing this cleanse. So I would definitely recommend checking it out. I might work it into my routine more than once a year because I do think that it's really powerful for just getting you back on track, especially after those times of the year where we all fall off a bit, the holidays, birthdays, whatever it is, where you're maybe just eating a little bit of sugar or things that aren't working for your body anymore. This will set you straight. And I absolutely recommend it. Let me know what you think. And if you have any questions about how I did the program or what to expect, I'm happy to share my experiences. All the information will be linked in the description. And just let me know. I think if you implement these things that I've talked about in this video, what you want to also do is make sure when you're not on the cleanse that day to day you are checking your labels and making sure to avoid things that are just really going to reverse some of the good that you are instilling in your daily habits as a result of this cleanse. So I will have a video out on some food swaps, things that I've changed in my diet to really help me maintain these results. So check that video out next, and I hope you have some good takeaways. I promise you, once you get rid of the bad stuff, you will wonder how you ever had these things in the past.